Well, we want to return to our coverage of the war in Israel and America's role in this conflict. CBS News national correspondent David Martin joins us now from the Pentagon. David, always great to see you. What's the latest on the carrier strike group the U.S. is sending to the eastern part of the Mediterranean in support of Israel?
Well, the carrier Gerald R. Ford should be there by now, although it may still be over the horizon from Israel and not visible from land. But don't expect it to suddenly intervene in the fighting. It's there mainly as a show of force, of support for Israel, and as a warning to bad actors like Iran and Hezbollah in Lebanon not to try and exploit the fighting. It does have a number of escort ships that are suited for missile defense, and because the U.S. and Israel have trained so much over the years, they can link their missile defense ships in with the Israeli air defense network, so it can provide a practical boost in the Israeli air defenses if that's needed.
From a military standpoint, if I could, David, just because I know you're truly an expert in these things and helping people understand, a question that I think needs to be asked is reminding people what our interests are as Americans in Israel.
Well, we have pledged support for Israel ever since the nation was founded, and to somehow not come through on that support after all these years would just be a moral defeat, if nothing else. But on top of that, Israel has probably the strongest political ties of any country in the world to Congress here in the United States, and anything that jeopardizes Israel will have tremendous congressional support for the Biden administration to do whatever it takes to support Israel. And then in the immediate circumstance, this is a terror group, Hamas, that the U.S. has declared a terror group, and it's up to the U.S. as well as Israel to make sure that they don't succeed.
Hamas is now threatening to kill a hostage every time Israel bombs Gaza without any warning. How unprecedented are those sorts of remarks?
Well, of course, the point in taking hostages is to threaten to kill them if they don't meet your demands. And the way Hamas has acted so far, no one doubts for a moment that they won't make good on that threat. What makes this really unusual is the number of hostages. We don't know the exact number, but it seems to be well over 100, many of whom will be dual citizens of other countries. So Israel is going to be under incredible pressure not to cross a red line and to keep giving advance notice of these strikes. Mm-hmm. But what if Hamas keeps upping the ante and says they'll start executing hostages if Israel goes in on the ground? The hostage saga is just beginning.
And I know that's so hard as we keep talking to people who have folks that are missing. David Martin, thank you.
Sure thing.